Welcome back to Illini Bears Talk. The NFL season is upon us. The Ravens and Chiefs just played an amazing game last night, with Isaiah Likely's toe deciding
A
the
few
game.
inches.
Yeah, like literally 1 inch. And that was a great way to start the season. But we're here to talk about more important things like the Bears opening game against the Titans. And I think it's only right that we kind of talk about Sam's controversial tweet. Uh, Something that you kind of see the ratio there, 400,000 views to
Has
to
400,000 views?
yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's actually crazy.
But
Hey,
I
yeah, I
mean,
mean,
you want to defend yourself?
on it. You know my opinion, so let's see. What do you think, Rami?
All right. So for those who don't know, Sam, just to read off the tweet, it says that the Bear season's going amazing in my opinion, but if we lose to the Titans week one, Matt Eberflus needs to go. I think, I mean, God, that is just a huge, huge overreaction. We're talking about a rookie quarterback in his first start ever against, in my opinion, an underrated Titans defense. A team that we really should not be overlooking. This team could be competitive against a lot of NFL teams. I really don't think they're going to be as bad as people project them to be. So to sit there and say week one loss to the Titans means Matt Eberflus needs to go is kind of crazy. Uh, we know that week one upsets can happen at any time. Look at the Bears beating the 49ers in 2022 and then ending up with the worst record in the NFL. Even last year, there are a couple upsets that I actually want to pull up because I forgot what they were, but like every year there are upsets and you can't just take week one at face value.
See, the thing is, Rami, I'm being realistic. The Coach Fluss he's not being fired week one regardless. That's obviously an overreaction. The thing is that I wanted him to be fired as soon as the offseason ended. And then when he was retained, I thought that we would keep Justin Fields because that would be a very sensible thing to do to keep the continuity. But then getting rid of Justin Fields and keeping Coach Flus was like kind of weird, you know what I mean? So he's still not a great coach. Like we blew so many leads with him. 3 leads where it was like almost above 95% chance of winning, we lose. Of course, he is good at calling plays and stuff like that, but let's not forget he employed Alan Williams and Luke Getzey, both fired from our team. So that is his fault, regardless of what you want.
That's also a Ryan Poles decision, though, is it not?
No, but it is. But you let the head coach bring his own guys. You don't like Ryan Poles is not gonna be like no, like Matt Eberflus will definitely advocate for a person. Like he advocated for Alan Williams. It's not like they were together in Indianapolis. So obviously, like if we lose 60-0 on Sunday, he's not going to get fired. The thing is that it's more of a microcosm of what should happen. I think he should be fired as soon as if we lose week one, which we should never lose. The Titans suck, genuinely suck. Will Levis is a bottom 4 QB. I don't care if everyone's saying it's a trap game. They are not a good team. I still don't care if we lose. I will want Matt Eberflus to be fired as soon as possible. There will never be an in-season firing. I asked a few people, there's no way there would ever be an in-season firing still. But if we lose, I think we should get rid of him. He's not a good head coach at all. And that's
Okay.
a controversy. I get it that he has a beard. His wife put him in a new suit and stuff like that. Yeah, he's good looking, cool. I want to win games. I don't really care anymore. They got rid of my GOAT, so now it's time to win some games.
All right. We'll talk about your GOAT later, but you can look at the decision Ryan Poles made in the last offseason. We didn't keep Eberflus because he got a fade and a new look and a beard. That's not why he's still head coach of the Bears. It's because of that last 9-game stretch where the Bears had a top 5 defense and went 5-4. That's the reason he's still a head coach. And I feel like you're talking about Eberflus like he's an unknown commodity as a head coach. I think the opposite is true, actually. I think it's very obvious what kind of head coach we have in Matt Eberflus. Now, is he an elite head coach by any stretch. No, he's not a Sean McVay. He's not a Matt LaFleur. He's not,
Not a good
one
head
of those
coach. Just not a good
top
one.
innovative head coaches. But you're going to have a very solid defense with him every year. And if he gets the right offensive coordinator, which hopefully Shane Waldron is, then you should be pretty confident that you're going to be good on both sides of the ball. So, um, to me, this season really will be more about Shane Waldron than it will Matt Eberflus, just depending on how the offense is. But enough talk about Matt Eberflus's job safety.
Let's talk about
Let's
week one.
dive into the Titans, who I think me and Sam have very split opinions on, because I really do see them as kind of a very sneaky, underrated team. But Sam, you don't really agree with that.
I don't think so. So I do think they had a very, very underrated offseason. They signed a lot of people, but I still think having the QB is where you win. And I don't think Will Levis is a good QB. I just don't like he's not a franchise quarterback. Like, yeah, I get it. Like he went viral with Gia Duddy, whatever, but he's not a franchise quarterback. I don't think like genuinely, even if Caleb Williams plays like a rookie on Sunday, which it's no issue because he is a rookie, our defense should shut down Will Levis. There's no reason why Will Levis should not have 3 interceptions on Sunday. So the Titans defense is good, obviously, but our defense alone could win us the game. And that's what should happen. So regardless, I don't think we should. People say it's a trap game. I think that's such like sad thinking. Like you're already hedging your bet on Caleb Williams. I'm not. I'm a Caleb Williams fan. I think we win 31-17 at home on Sunday. I think it's a blowout. I think maybe we'll get close in the second quarter, and that's it. And then after that, like we're going to sack Will Levis 6 times, and he'll throw 2 picks. I don't think he'll have a good game. The defense might give Caleb Williams some trouble. He'll definitely have at least 1 interception, but I don't think we lose this game. I think it's crazy to think that.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about the Titans, I'm not really focusing on the offensive side of the ball. I think for the Titans specifically, I think our defense should not really have many problems dealing with the Titans' offense. But I look at that defense going up against a rookie quarterback in his first start. Caleb Williams, I have a lot of faith in him that he's going to be a great player, not just for his career, but honestly this season too. I think he's going to become, a top 12 quarterback by the end of the season. But this is a really hard defense to face, in your opening game as a rookie. I know everybody saw that stat, like the last 9 first overall picks as rookie quarterbacks to start have lost. That's also a very biased stat because none of those quarterbacks are going into a team that finished 7-10 and finished the season very strong. So I really want to focus on that stat. But just look at the Titans defense. I mean, they have really great players at every level. Jeffrey Simmons, Harold Landry are really great rushers. And then Tavondre Sweat, underrated rookie. They even got L'Jarius Sneed, who was a really, really, really great signing for them. And I think they have like Chidobe Awuzie, I think they signed him this offseason. So
Yeah, he's very underrated.
Underrated. I think they also got Quandre Diggs. He's kind of washed, but
Quandre Diggs, Jamal Adams. They made good signings, Rami.
Yeah. I mean, they have a good. I'm not that confident that we're just gonna be able to move the ball on them like that easily. Their defense is quite stout, and yeah, I have my doubts about Will Levis, but he's a second-year player. You never know what jump someone can make. Will Levis, to me, he's like just another version of Jameis Winston. He really is like Jameis.
Perfect. So he sucks. So he's not going to be good. Perfect.
Jameis can also turn it up, if he really. I mean, during an interception type season, maybe he'll have a game with 3 interceptions, like you said, 0 touchdowns, but he might also have, a game with 3 touchdowns. You never know. So Will Levis is a very unknown player in the league, and he has a good enough supporting cast where you could feel not like too comfortable. But let's get into game predictions. I think you already gave us the score, Sam, but just dive in really quickly.
31-17. I'll actually cite it just completely based off my tweet. I think Caleb Williams will go 23 for 29, 278 yards, 2 touchdowns. I said 0 interceptions. This was before they made a ton of good. This was before they got L'Jarius Sneed. But I think he'll throw 1 pick. It'll probably be an early pick too, or a late one. I think it'll most likely be early. I see Will Levis will throw two interceptions, 1 touchdown, 31-17. I think that's all it is. I don't think. I think it's gonna be. We're gonna take care of business. People will be all aboard the Caleb train. What about you?
Yeah, I think if I had to think about my final score, I'd go 23-17. So I agree. So Bears win 23-17. I don't see us scoring 31. Like I said, I respect this defense probably more than you do, which is fine. Differing opinion, but
I do. The thing is, I respect their defense. I just think our offense is supremely better, and Caleb Williams should take advantage of having the best wide receiver core in the league. I'll say second best because the Eagles got Jahan Dotson, but our wide receiver core is so much better. Our running backs, we have a very, very strong offense. So there's no business not being able to move the ball. That just means Caleb Williams is not a good quarterback or he's playing like a rookie. Because DJ Moore,
but the operation takes time. I agree. There might be a couple false starts. That's
fine. That's fine.
A couple.
Only person I'll get mad at is Nate Davis. If Nate Davis has a false start, oh my god, man. Nate Davis and Matt Eberflus, you guys are screwed. I hate both you guys.
I think we're both pretty confident that the Bears win, but I'm not. I do think there's going to be some road bumps in the way. It's not going to be the smoothest operation week 1. But let's get into our bold predictions. Each of us are going to give a bold prediction for the game. And all right, honestly, I haven't even thought about it, so I gotta think about it on the fly. But I guess my bold prediction is that it's a good question. I honestly I think that the Bears get 3 turnovers. That's my bold prediction, is that we get 3+ turnovers in the game.
I like it. I definitely like it. I have actually 2. So I think DJ Moore will have 2 touchdowns. I don't know if that's very bold, but I'm pretty sure he'll have 2 touchdowns. So he'll score 1 early, score 1 late. And my other one is Will Levis will get sacked 6 times. 6 times.
Getting 6 sacks? That's
6 sacks against Will Levis. Book it.
All right.
That's all I can say. But yeah. So we'll
clip that, put it on the Twitter.
We'll see you guys Victory Monday, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. All right. Bear down. Let's beat the Titans.